Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of 7 Minute Scaling Secrets, where we interview entrepreneurs and learn a secret on how they scaled up their businesses. Today, we have a special guest, John Yeo, who educates students through his math tuition business, Learning Out of the Box, where it has an ecosystem of over 70 products. So, John, I'll leave it to you. Please introduce yourself to the audience. Tell us a little bit more about yourself and your business and how it got started and where it is right now. This episode was brought to you by Superscaling. Join the Superscaling Ignite program today and learn how you can systemize and superscale your business so that your revenues can grow to at least $100,000 a month with a productive team from all over the world, raving fans as clients and happy founders who have true freedom. Visit superscaling.com/ignite today, and now back to the episode.
Hey, hello, Elvin. Thanks for having me. Okay, how I started off the business is I started off this math tuition center for primary school kids, and the reason is because many kids told me that they really hated to learn maths. But so fast forward to today, I'm a marketer myself, so I have 3 companies right now, and the first company is Learning Out of the Box, which is a math tuition center. But when I help the kids, I realized that actually they do not just need help in math, they actually need help to survive in primary school. And the reason is because there are many children who are very hardworking, but they just can't seem to find a way that fits them and makes learning fun for them and also effortless for them. So I created an ecosystem of products, over 70 of them across these 10 years. So now we have primary school books for science, Chinese, mother tongue, maths, as well as other things that the children need. So as a result of this, many business owners seeing that I create on average about 1 product a month. Me and my team did that, about 1 product a month. They wanted to learn how they can build the same product funnel like me, so that they can stop trading time for money. So this is when the product architect is built to teach other business owners to do what I'm doing.
Nice. How do you even find a time, like 1 product a month? That's incredible, right? Like, do you have a team that helps you, or how is that being done right now?
Okay, so I think it's just like drinking beer. If you want to drink it, you make it work, right? So my favorite drink is they see less sweet. So if you want it, you make it happen. So back to my story is because I really see many children, they are really not coping well in school. As especially for some children who really like how we teach them, but they do not have any more time to come to our math tuition center. So my heart goes out to them. So me and my team discuss, and we actually have a team of about 6 people, and every one of them has different roles. And this actually goes back to your methodology on how to scale your business, without burning out. So we have some teachers who are like-minded, and their mission is also to make math easy for the kids to learn. So they come out with the curriculum, and then for myself, I also work with a team manager who makes sure that the project is done and is being completed within like 1 month. So we have proofreaders, and we have more writers, and we also have a graphic designer from Fiverr. So the team manager actually makes sure that everything is properly done. And also to add on what I learned from your mastermind group coaching last year, I was in it as well. Is to really to build a system of not just human resources, but also using the apps. Nowadays there are so many free apps out there to help one person to manage the project, and me having just watched the updates and be updated by how the project is being completed. So for myself, I'm only involved in the product ideation of the phase. And the rest is pretty much settled by my project manager.
I see. How did this project manager get the experience in order to help you with all these product creation?
Okay, the funny thing is, this project manager started off not being a project manager. She was she was a freelance writer for one of my books that I did many years ago, and in fact, that was a present that I created so that I can give it to my girls and when they are 21 years old. Yeah.
Nice.
So me being a father of three children, three girls, and also not having a lot of time, which is why business scaling is very important to me. Yeah. So long story short, so this lady loves to write, and she's into product books creation as well.
Right.
Yeah. So one day I asked her if she's keen to do that, and she's willing to give it a try. And she started off with one book. Yeah. Then fast forward to today, she has helped me with over 40 plus books.
Oh, nice.
And I think the most important thing is she loves to see the birth of books. Yeah, which actually keeps her going.
Very nice. When you mentioned 70 products, are all these products books?
Not really. I would say that 4 out of 5 of them are books. Yeah. And also because my background is in social work, being a social worker for 7 years, helping the single parents families. I'm also into learning how kids learn. Yeah. So some kids are more active, some kids are more visual, some kids need to move around. Yeah. So we do have flashcards. Yeah. And this actually comes out from the idea of parents teaching their babies, by flashing those flashcards like with A, B, C, with the alphabets. Yeah. So in fact, this is also one learning technique that some children still embrace even in primary school. Yeah. So we do have flashcards. So we actually make the maths questions into different flash cards so that the kids can learn one question a day, which is less overwhelming for them.
Wow.
At the same time, we also have other and nowadays with technology, it's so wonderful that you can do anything using 3D printing. Yeah. So some kids need to touch the models. Yeah. In Singapore Maths, you need the model bars. So we got a friend who owns a 3D printing company, and they actually help us to print the model out for the children to feel and touch and to learn more effectively.
Wow. Okay. So from what I'm hearing, there's visual elements, there's kinesthetic elements. So I guess this is the brainstorming framework that you're using. You're basically looking at learning and breaking it down into the various modalities and understanding how best to reach out, I guess, and impact the kind of students that you are serving. Is that how you arrive at all these different product types?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Just like how we adults attend those training workshops by different consultants and trainers. Right. We can't just sit down and just watch the trainer flash the PowerPoint slides. There'll be at times that the trainer will get us to stand up, to clap our hands, to dance around, to close our eyes, and help us to go through different ways to learn. So likewise for kids, I think the unfortunate thing is many of us are told to sit in the classroom and look in front while the teacher teach. Yeah, but there are so many kids who are learning different ways, and they will appreciate if someone else like us can create tools that are customized for them and not the other way around.
Nice. Well, you serve as in the product architect business that you have serves a few different kinds of people, right? Not just educators. You serve consultants, coaches, and trainers as well. How will these people benefit from that framework though? How do they create something for their market if their market isn't all about students or kids? How do they create products then?
Okay. And the reason why we do this is because actually many friends who are business owners themselves, they are coaches, they are consultants, they are trainers or educators. So maybe I can just touch one at a time. Yeah, for coaches, let's say a fitness coach. Actually, at times when we go for fitness training, which is something that you are very into as something who's an expert. So in fact, those dumbbells, those weighing, those weights that you use, even towels, soap, whatever things that you touch, are products. Yeah. So in fact, nowadays products can also go into app form. Yeah, like there are so many kinds of apps in the Apple space that that are either free or other paid. Yeah, those are products itself. Yeah. So for coaches, like swimming coaches, I have been bringing my kids to a swimming pool to teach them how to swim as well. And I'm so amazed by the kind of creative products that those swimming coaches get their students to buy and to wear. Yeah, they have their own waterproof bags, their t-shirts, swimming trunks if they have the goggles. And nowadays, you can get anything that is physical from platforms like Alibaba.com or Taobao, or have them customized with your logo. Yeah, for trainers, beside the PowerPoint slides that they have, what I told my trainers friends is they can actually compile their materials into books and have them put in the warehouse and have them to ship to their client's place, and without the need to carry tons of books or files, or have them printed before the workshops, because their effort and focus should really be much on training and not be doing the admin stuff. Yeah. So if they can create them into books or have them mass printed, it'll be good as well.
Nice. Well, from what you're saying, I gather that your philosophy is not for business owners to completely switch to a product-based business if they are a service-based business. What you're saying is that a business like in which a consultant, coach, educator, or trainer is in can actually look at creating products to supplement what they are doing. Is that accurate?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Let's say for a swimming coach, probably they charge, I'm not sure about the fees now, maybe 40 an hour or a session. Yeah. But let's say the coach is able to come up with their own product line, the goggles, the bags, and maybe recordings of swimming lessons. Yeah. I'm sure he is able to up his average order value per client by at least 1.5 times or twice. Yeah. So I think I agree with you that what we're trying to do here is really not much. It's really not. We're not saying that you switch out, yeah, and you stop doing what you love. Yeah. And a lot of times I think what we're saying that is really because you are so gifted in your craft, and I think everyone deserves to create more products so that they are able to help their clients get faster and better results. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I completely stand behind. I think products help expand the tool set in which we can use to help the clients, the customers that we are serving. And that's why it's not just a service that we must look at. It's always a combination of products and service. Like you say, right? I mean, everybody, like if you go for a swimming lesson, would appreciate having like goggles. And even if you don't do something like that, you can always have lessons or worksheets or videos or anything that can function as lesson aids or study aids, right? That will help in the recollection or the studying or the revision of any concepts or lessons that are being taught. So I absolutely stand behind what you're saying. I absolutely agree with what you're saying. How is that? Has that changed any business owners recently that you can mention or you can talk about?
As in share with you any case study.
Yeah, has there been case studies of business owners that have been in the service line who have explored products just like what you've been doing with learning out of the box, and have experienced like being able to serve their customers better, being able to maybe scale their time better, or maybe be more efficient? Are there case studies like that?
Oh yes, yeah. I'm working with a student, and she's a mindset transformation coach, and she has very calming voice. And right now, what she does is actually she charges per month, and she meets out with professionals to help them to take away their stress and to bring sanity back to their life. Yeah, and because she has such a calming voice, and in fact, when you hear her voice, it's like all the stresses will just go away. Yeah. So she's what she's doing now is she's doing audio recording, so that she can assign homework to her students to listen to some of the routines, to some of the walk through, which I'm sure will actually bring out a faster result for for her own clients. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Like for your case, I'm also a big fan of you as well. Yeah. So I bought your books, yeah, and have them autographed by you. Yeah. So maybe next time you can have a super skill maybe a super skill board game for other trainers who resonate with your philosophy, and you never know, you can charge like a royalty, yeah, for them to use your board games. Yeah. And in fact, so maybe why not give them a full kit, have a t-shirt with Elvin Poe's face on it, yeah, and wear a cap, yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
these are the different creative ways to productize anything that you are saying, so that more people can get to know about your genius, your zone of magic. Yeah.
Right. I mean, maybe not my face, but I completely agree in the fact that you can actually create an ecosystem like that, right? Like, how do you actually create a holistic approach? Because, like what you've mentioned, I've also found that while I was coaching entrepreneurs, a lot of times it's easy to just tell people something, explain to them a concept, but to do that in their daily lives, to implement that, to maybe embrace those new concepts, really requires a more well-rounded approach. That could mean having more practice. That could mean having the whatever that was being discussed, maybe repeated, right, through a video or through a recording. That could also mean maybe worksheets that help them understand the concepts more, right? It's just like practicing math in a math tuition center where you actually get time to practice the concepts that you've learned, right, and apply them to actual math problems. I think this is something that people also need to do in whatever area it is. It could be like in mind where we are talking about scaling up businesses. It could be mindset transformation like your clients, or it could be any other area. And I absolutely agree with you in that products can actually help us round out the service that we are providing and then create something that's definitely a lot more holistic for our clients. Cool. Really appreciate you sharing all of that, John, and I hope the audience takes away something from our conversation. What you said about products and introducing that into the service-based businesses that people run. I think that's one of the key things that people should look at, not just because they want to think about increasing their profits, but rather how can they actually provide more value, a more well-rounded service or more well-rounded package for their clients. So, John, I'm sure the audience will want to reach out to you. How best can they find out more? How best can they reach out to you?
Yeah. If you are keen to explore any products that you want to make, and also how to build a profitable product line funnel, yeah, with more than one product, you can reach out to me at in Facebook or Instagram. Just search John Yeo, yeah, or you can just search John Yeo JR. Yeah, because my name is Jongren, so you can search John YJR.
Awesome, cool. And I also have the link in the description so that people can do that and follow you more easily. Hey, thanks so much everybody for listening to another episode of 7 Minutes Scaling Secrets. Today we have John Yeo, and hopefully you guys have taken away something about introducing products into your business that will allow you to deliver even more value to your clients. If you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends about this. The more audience we have, the more we are able to bring on more entrepreneurs that will deliver more lessons like this. Thank you, everybody. Please take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.